What up, everybody? How y'all doing? Give a little chance for a few people to join in. I know that, like with mine, um, man, I get notifications, even 10, 15 minutes into the live stream. So, um, how's everybody doing? Miss Sharon, Chair Bear, Miss Metal, Dusty, how y'all, Country Roads, how you doing? Um, what is going on with this stupid thing? There it goes. My internet's being slow today. So anyway, um, I wanted to kind of let a few people join in. I had a couple of things to do this morning, and then I've got a couple of things I gotta go do here in just a little bit. What's up, Metal? How you doing, brother? Shock, how you doing, Miss Metal, Teresa, Dusty, Chair Bear? How you doing? Everybody. Like I said, let some people. Um, I'm a fighter. Howdy, 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 howdy. Killer Bunny. Um, yeah. Silverback. What's up, Big Chat? What's going on, man? So basically, I haven't had a whole lot of time to research stuff, but I have researched some stuff, and um, I just wanted to, come on and just show y'all some stuff that I found. Everybody's talking about this boat, this big um, um, barge and stuff, big thing hitting the bridge at Baltimore. This is a horrible accident. First off, I'm not coming on here to throw a bunch of conspiracy theories out there, because first I would like to say that the real tragedy we need to make sure that we look at is the fact that that there were people that lost their lives today. These are people, that have families, maybe some people's mamas, daddies, uncles, aunts, children. So let's all make sure that we pray for these people today. This is a horrible, horrible accident. Horrible thing that has happened. Well, I appreciate it, Dynamite. Thank you so much. Um, Patrick, what's up? What's up? Yeah, yeah, Killer Bunny. It's finally up to 51 now, but man, it's been cold this morning. Yeah, me too. This is a bad deal. This is really horrible, regardless. And of course, I am a conspiracy theorist, and I do, but I don't like to try to capitalize on things. You know what I mean? Too much. But I did find some interesting. Yeah, the same guy who wrote the Star Spangled Banner, exactly. And Neil Cole, what's up? So I did find some stuff. We got some people finally joining in here and everything. I do got some stuff I just wanted to share with y'all. And, of course, they've done come out automatically and said this, there's no terrorism here. No, none at all, right? None at all. Okay. Um, you know, so let me get this pulled up here, and I want to show you a couple of videos. Jason, what's going on? Let me present this here. Silverback. I'm going off of just the way the boat itself acted right before I call bullshit. That boat was controlled. Well, yeah. Let me. I'm gonna show y'all a couple of things that are kind of interesting here. I'm getting it pulled up. Okay. First off, Yes, it lost power twice. Exactly. So first off, I want to show y'all because what I found is somebody there's somebody already going on and saying that this was a controlled demolition, that this happened, and that they blew the bridge. And I'm gonna show you what they're talking about, and I think it's BS. Okay, on the blowing of the bridge. Okay, I'm just telling you. I just Michelle the Great says I just listened to Port Authority calls when it happened. Black smoke, yeah. So someone's I'm gonna point this out, and I'm gonna point out a couple of things and just show y'all here. All right, so here's the boat. You can see this is in fast motion just to show you the of how quickly, okay, the boat turns. Okay, there's a couple of things that I want to point out here. Number one, the thing with blowing the bridge or whatever, I think my personal belief that it is power wires, that when the bridge is collapsing and separating, it's busting the power lines. Okay, and you're gonna look right up in this area right here. Okay, and you'll see as the bridge starts to collapse, if it'll show it here, as the bridge starts to collapse. Well, is this particular angle going to show it? Right, okay, right there. All right, if you look right in here, y'all see that right there? Y'all, and you can see it on multiple points of the bridge from a different angle. You can see, trying to do this slow, and you can see my personal opinion. There's already people out there saying that it's explosions. My personal opinion is that it is power lines being pulled, from each other. That's my personal opinion just on that. That kind of looks like an electrical explosion to me. Okay, now the second thing I want to point out is let's see, we can't you can't see it from that one, but this one here, they're saying that the bridge, they're saying this is the direction of the boat. Okay, well, according to this map, the boat hooks a right into the bridge. That's not what we seen. That's not what we seen a minute ago, right? From the other angle, let me move this back down. From this angle here, you can see the boat comes in from the left. Okay. Now there's some I got a bunch of stuff saved on here, man. I like digging through stuff, just conspiracy theories. See if this is okay. Now here's one that I wanted to. Okay, so what they said is when the boat was turning, that it dropped anchor, and that's what made it turn so fast. Okay, so I want to point this out. This is a scene from after the bridge is collapsed, obviously. And if you see that the boat was coming in, if you're looking from the left-hand side, it cuts right into the bridge pillar, correct? They say it came from the right-hand side or from the left-hand side and hooked right into the bridge. I believe, there's a little bit of messed upness going on there, right? So if you look, they're saying that it turned right into the bridge because it dropped anchor. Now, y'all tell me what side of the anchor this is on. You'll be able to see here. Well, all the angles are from the other side of the bridge. The boat was on the other side of the bridge, so you have to turn yourself around and, or, you know, just imagine yourself going towards the bridge. The boat hooks right and runs into the pillar. Okay. They're saying that the boat, according to the way it come in, that it hooks the other way. The anchor. Okay. So what they're saying is the boat lost power a couple of times. Okay. That you can see clearly the lights go off, come back on. I'll try to get these videos pulled up. The boat anchor or the boat lights go off. They come back on. They go off again. Then they come back on, right? And then you see the diesel smoke bellowing out, you know, like it's been showered down on, you know, like they're saying it's to back it up. It doesn't look like that to me, and I'm going to point out a couple of other things here in just a minute. Okay, so this is from, you know, facing the bridge. The ship come towards the bridge, right? It was coming towards you. Now, what side is that anchor on? Right there. Boom. There's the anchor. There is no anchor on this side. Now, do y'all are y'all seeing what I'm trying to say here? Here's the video of the one with the power loss. Now, I want to point out something. Is it just me, or here I'll full screen this so we can get it the best we can. Is it just me, or does this not seem like that boat is awful close to that pillar to begin with, that bridge pier, just as it's coming in? Right? So hopefully y'all can see that. That boat looks awful clear, awful close right there. Okay, now watch. You'll see the lights go out. Power loss. Bam, right there. All the power goes out on the boat. Now it'll come back on. Boom. Now the smoke there. Okay, and the boat starts turning. Now, right there, if they would have dropped the anchor on the side, this I don't know about port side and starboard, and I don't know all that crap, man. I bass fish in little small lakes, man, so it don't matter. But here's what I'm getting at is where you can see the yellow arrow pointing to. On that side of the boat is where the anchor has dropped off. You know, in the picture that we saw a minute ago, after the bridge was already collapsed, right? So wouldn't that turn the boat the opposite way? I mean, I'm just saying that would seem like if you dropped it on the side that the yellow arrow is on, the boat would have turned the opposite way, right? So you can see. And so something else that I want to point out is if you look in here, right in here, you do not see no anchor splash. You do not see, I mean, it's hard to see, I know, because it's a long ways off, but there's no water splashes at all. If you see, there's no water splashes whatsoever. You can see all the way through until it hits. Boom. There is no water splashes whatsoever. Okay. There will be image compression. Yeah. See, and like I said, I'm not trying to say that it's on purpose or that it's not on purpose. Okay. I'm just merely pointing out that the anchor is on this side of the boat after the bridge is collapsed. They're saying, the people are saying that they dropped anchor, and that is what turned the boat into the pillar. I don't believe that. Because that would have turned the boat the opposite way. They hacked the boat, and then they had control over the cockpit after it was powered back up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, G-Ma Merkel, and see, and I want to point out something else also. If you look at the direction of that boat right now, even with the power out, now think about this one. If that boat would have kept going straight, I'm going to say that it would have missed that beam. Now, it may have went over and hit this one over here on this other side, but I'm going to say that it would have hit this support structure. It would have missed it if the boat would have kept going straight. Again, they say right in here is where supposedly it dropped anchor, okay? There's no anchor on this side of the boat. None. Zero. Zilch. You see what I'm saying? There's no anchor, and yet the boat turns hard that way. And then you can see it clearly. It heads right to it, and looks like it, just as it hits, it diverts it kind of to the side a little. Bam. Right there. Now, like I said, y'all, again, I'll show you this video one more time for those of y'all who are just turning in. You can really fuck up in a second. Yeah, I understand that. That's an awful big ship to turn that quickly. I mean, it took it a minute, but like I said, you can see, again, the direction of the boat here, and you can see where the anchor is. The anchor would have turned the boat the opposite way, period. And also, I've been seeing, I seen Michelle the Great, I believe, was the one posted it. That's called advance and transfer. What can you explain that, Florida man? I'm not trying to say anything in particular. I'm just trying to say that I believe that there's some shenanigans. Some, the operator screwed up, whatever it is. I mean, I'm cool with any of that. I'm cool with if the if the operators made errors, but I will say that I've been seeing that one of the operators was a Ukrainian. I'm just throwing this out there. You know what I'm saying, man. I'm just trying to put that out. Let me check something out real quick here. I want to check and see if there's a new post. Give me a second. Give me a second here. Okay. Bring that back up. All right, let me get over here to chat so I can check out what you guys has been saying here. Let me just go back a little bit. Just saw a big splash at impact. Yeah, well, yeah, I saw it right at impact. Now, that could be an anchor, that could be materials falling off the bridge. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. It is a ship from Singapore. I have seen that multiple times, and Dynamite is blowing me up over here talking about it's a SOP, it's a SOP. The guy overcorrected. The boat has been in an accident before. Yes, I've seen that. The boat has been in an accident before, and it got tested not too long ago as well. An inspection done on it. Now, let me bring y'all the conspiracy part of it. Y'all want to hear the conspiracy part of it? Real quick, let me get this. Drunken sailors. Yeah, I read. All right, so let me add this to the stage here. And let me just show y'all this little piece of information here. This right here, the U.S. Coast Guard is investigating a series of hoax distress calls in the Baltimore area. At least 16 fake Mayday calls have been received since February 17. You can see right there. This was just a few days, or like last week. Okay. I just thought this was pretty interesting.
Help! Is there anybody out there? Help! Anybody out there? Anybody out there? Help!
So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's just saying right there that they were investigating a series of hoax distress calls last week. So I don't know. You know, y'all can make up your own decisions on what y'all think. I think it's kind of mysterious that this happened, and it could just flat out be that it is the state of Maryland just declared a state of emergency. Well, yeah, I mean, if you think about it, man, that from what I've been reading, this is like a very this is a very large port, and they're saying that particular bridge. Now they're saying that particular bridge just happened to be that where you all your chemicals and explosives, you know, anything that's bad goes across this bridge, because there's some tunnels that cars go through, and they don't want all this hazardous materials going through the tunnels, so they direct them across this bridge. Now the hazardous materials, from what I understand, is either going to have to go like way around or divert through the tunnel, which is a bad deal. And they're saying, at least for the immediate time, because you got to understand, guys, this is going to be a long cleanup. And, you know, even if they can clean up the channel, you know, that's probably going to be what they clean up first, obviously, is the channel to get this port opened back up. This is going to shut down a lot, and they're saying that they're going to have to divert to Virginia port. So it would seem to me that the Virginia port is going to be way over jammed. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to say expect shortages on goods and services. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's going to be a while before they can open this port back up. It seems that the hazardous materials also. What's up, Prepper Book Club? How you doing, Red Dawn? I see y'all. Joe Morgan. I hope you're feeling better, Joe. I've seen you've been kind of sick and stuff. Yeah, I've been paying attention. Just, it's the port you would hit to infiltrate and invade America. Yeah, well, and that's what I'm saying. I don't know if this is necessarily, like I said, I don't know. What's up, SMF? How you doing? Seen you in a minute. All hazardous use the bridge because they cannot use the tunnels. Exactly. They will have to go the long way around. This part does all the vehicles, export coal, Domino's. Okay. Yeah, any of y'all guys that's got information, put it up there real quick, man, because I can only stay on for just a little bit more here. because I got to get back out there and make some more money. The wife, man, has to buy goods and such. Right on SMF Veritas. I see you. I see you. Been working, me too. Copy that. This is a sped up version. That the boat's not actually going that fast. This is a sped up version of it, and or that I showed y'all. It's a sped up version. So automobiles and trucks are ported there. It's a roll off a port. Roll your tanks right off onto land. Okay. Yeah, and see, so like I said, I don't know a whole lot about this port and everything. It's I just wanted to show y'all what I found just in the moment, what they're saying. Um Backwoods. See, we agree, Florida man, Cherokee survival. I'm trying to figure out on why they're downplaying. You can see the vehicle spot falling, and the news is saying it didn't happen. I hadn't seen that the news are. I know, yeah. The right road workers, yeah, yeah, rescued too. Okay, yeah, I was going to say that also that they apparently rescued two of them, but not the other one, and are not the other guys. And like I said, they supposedly stopped traffic, but now I've been seeing reports that they due to sonar and stuff, they have multiple cars in there, 6, 7 of them. Yeah, the whole thing collapsed, man. It's insane. But I've seen a couple of people that on some of these posts where they're saying they're like structural engineers and stuff, and saying that particular type of bridge is the way it's designed will collapse that away when you remove one of the support structures. So that seemed to be pretty. It seemed to make sense to me. Like I said, I'm seeing that it was a Ukrainian deal. One of the captains or whatever was a Ukraine guy. But yes, right there, Red Dawn, planes falling apart, bridges collapsing. Man, I'm telling you, we got this eclipse coming up too. Now, I've seen multiple people talking about this eclipse. There are a lot of very interesting things. Very interesting things. What's up to you who just text me? You know who you are, and I'm not going to say because you're lurking. I see you. But anyway, there has been some very interesting stuff. You notice there was exhaust coming out of the boat at the end, right, Ronnie? And I think what's going on is that people are saying that they put it in reverse, full steam, backwards, yada yada. But hey, I don't know. I'm not seeing. I don't know. It's just when you look at it. I don't know. It just don't seem. I don't know. Stuff don't add up to me. I'm not trying to throw conspiracy theories out there. Again, like I said, this just happened. There may be some more people got it on video, and we'll start to see more video of it. Hopefully. What's up, 300? How you doing? Backwoods Insanity, how you doing? Random JL, how you doing, sis? They was backing down hard. Problem is advance was too strong. Single screw will cavitate bad and lose pulling power. Yeah, I mean, I can tell you like straight up, a ship that size, I know because I used to have a 20-foot bass boat with a 200 on it. And I know even backing it up, moving slow, it takes it a minute to get it to backing up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's very it's very logical, you know, that when you're trying to back it up, that it won't back up so quickly. You know, that's a hell of a large ship with a lot of damn containers on it. I imagine it was heavy as all get out. So it would take it a moment. But again, I want to bring this video back up one more time. My point of it is and maybe it's just that I was looking at the camera. I mean that the camera angle. It's just the 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 camera angle or whatever. I don't know, but it just seems like the boat is already like real close to the bridge. You know what I'm saying? It just seems like where it comes from and how it turns. Because, like I said, this is a sped up version. But I mean, you know, the anchor would have been on the other side of the boat. The anchor is on the other side of the boat. If they would have dropped anchor, would that not have turned the boat away from the pillar? I'm asking a question. I mean, that seems like to me that the boat would have turned the opposite way had the anchor dug in, or at least started pulling it in that general direction instead of turning directly into. And like I said, from that version right there, and it is at night, it is hard to see. There are lights behind, but over here in this let me get back over here and remove this comment here. Sorry. There, you can't see any anchor down. You know what I mean? Boom. And again, if y'all see anybody on there talking about up here on top of the bridge to the left of the boat from the angle you're looking at, there is some sparks or sparks, explosions, whatever you want to call it. I don't think that it's demolition. I think that is simply power lines that are exploding. You can see them right there again. I'll show y'all. Oh man, top spin. Yeah, boy, I'm gonna tell you what, man. I'd be laying the coals down to the old floorboard, man, of my vehicle. Let's see, what does it say here? 1,000 yards to stop ship. 15 minutes too late, meaning no one call each other. Yeah, and they're saying that they're basically that they started hollering Mayday. So they're saying that there were Mayday deals going out. Okay, so who knows? Yeah, Transformers can do that. Blackbird says yes, and that's what I'm saying. So I don't want to. I'm not going for the controlled demolition at this point. I'm not that far out there on conspiracy theory. You know, I think that we do have to use some type of common sense. Again, the main important thing at this time is to, you know, think about these families, man, of the workers. And you know, they're saying some vehicles are in the water. They apparently were construction vehicles, but we're not sure. I'm just saying, man, you know, pray for these families. If that's what you do, is that, you know, you pray. Since February, the Port Authority have been having false calls of bridge being hit. Yeah, and that's what I was saying. You know, I pointed that out a minute ago, Michelle. I mean, it's pretty suspicious to me. You know, so I do want to say that it is very suspicious to me that we had all these hoax calls going out there, you know, to the Port Authority. And then also, you know, the power going out a couple of times, the anchor being dropped on the opposite side would not have turned the boat in that direction, in my opinion. The a Ukrainian captain on board, or at least a ship person up there. Vote for a peaceful separation. Yeah, I'm looking. It's very suspicious. Lots of coincidences. Could be a real accident. Could be made to look like an accident. Exactly, Florida man. And that's all I'm getting out there to y'all today. I seen a lot of people are sharing the info, and a lot of times I'm like, I'm gonna do a video or talk about this, and then I see a bunch of other people doing it, and I'm like, well, I mean, everybody's already put it out there, but I haven't seen anybody point out these variables that I was pointing out, because I was sitting and studying the video, and I was just kind of like, man, I don't know, this just kind of seems the anchor deal, the false calls last week that's been made. It just kind of seems yeah, it just kind of seems suspicious. That's all I'm getting at. The thing about the eclipse that's happening, there's a lot of conspiracy theories out there. I don't know what's going to happen. It could, it could come across the sun and the moon could collide, and the planet gets destroyed and we all die. Who knows? My concern is not really with what is exactly going to happen because of the eclipse in the way of earthquakes, volcanoes, things like that. We do know this seems to be kind of unprecedented, whatever. Um, yeah, yeah, real quick, well, dang. Yeah, the pulse calls, yeah, and the way that it turned, the pulse calls, absolutely. Yeah, and the supernova, there's a hey Zaza, how's it going? There's a lot of weird stuff going on with this eclipse coming up, guys. I just want to tell you, man. Um, a lot of people are putting together things saying this is it. This is when Jesus comes back. This is the rapture. The Bible clearly states that no man will know the time nor the date. Basically, so I'm not sold on any of that at this time. The thing that I am sold on is that terrorists like to do terrible things, terrorist activities during big events like this. Okay. I do want everybody to be very aware of your surroundings. If you are going to be traveling to watch the eclipse, or to be able to experience it in more full effect, guys, please be vigilant. Please keep your head on a swivel. Terrorists like to do terrorist shit when there's big crowds of people. Understand the things going out. You know, have a week's worth of food, have 3 days worth of food, have this, have that. That these governors and these FEMAs and all these people are putting out. Understand, they are expecting more than double in a lot of areas, more than double the population for this event. So you're going to expect that there's going to be side accidents, traffic is going to be tied up. This would be a good reason for them to call out extra cops, National Guard, emergency crews, things like that. You know what I'm saying, man? I mean, we got to be realistic about this. It's very smart for them to call National Guard and such if they're expecting influx. Hotels are going to be covered up, all your gas and stuff. So make sure that you stock up on gas beforehand, because people are going to be buying gas, and it's double. You know what I'm saying, man? That's a lot of influx of people that's going to be using a lot of goods and services, including your cell phones and so forth. You get somebody that gets upset, traffic's not moving, they're ready to get out of there. They're like, man, come on. And they go around traffic in an area where you're not supposed to be driving. There's utilities a lot of times in these areas. So you've got to understand that you can have, you know, power lines, power poles getting hit. You can be, gas meters, water mains, water meters and things like that could get run over during this time. So expect these things to happen during the eclipse. Okay. Um, Common at the same time, may get brain frequency. Yeah, I mean, hell, they may shoot out a pulse from the 5G towers, and we all turn into zombies and start eating each other. Man, I mean, really, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Oops, rednecks out drinking, man. People are going to be, um, and well, I agree, Big Chap. There is a lot of hype on this particular eclipse. So, just be vigilant, man, guys. That's all I'm saying. Like I said, hell, the sun and the moon and the earth may all collide on April the 8th, and we all might be gone after that. I mean, who knows? I mean, we can't know. I do believe they know more than what they are telling us. I will say that. I am in full agreement with they know a lot more than what they will tell us. So, you know, there is that. Let's see. Comment dubbed the Devil's Comment. Yes. I'm sure the administration will blame everything on the conservatives. Absolutely. Well, it's the drunken rednecks, man. Ain't no Democrat drunken rednecks, man. Come on, man. Rednecks don't go for all that inclusive stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's got to be the rednecks, man. They're conservatives. You know. Patty C agreed. Religious stuff attached. Yeah, Silverback. I Big Chap. I can tell you, Big Chap knows about the rabbit holes. I've been digging down the rabbit holes on all the stuff with the sun and the moon and the comets and all the things going on. The Nineveh, it going over all them. Apparently, there is a town where it starts called Jonah the whale. There's a part in there where apparently the X is from where the last one came. It's called, there's a town there called Revelation. I'm just saying there is a lot of weird consequences to that. Going through 7 towns of Nineveh and 7 towns of Salem, the last one went through. So if you know your Bibles and stuff, you can kind of look into that stuff. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. I will say, Rabbit, I have my own lawn chair and spot on the lake already. It get dark, then magically it'll get light again. Then I'll do a bit of fishing, nothing but another day. Hey, Rabbit, I wonder if the fishing will pick up during that time on that particular day. I mean, for us, I'm just gonna tell you, for me and my household, we're gonna be sitting right here. I'm in an area to where it's going to be about 98% totality, as they call it. So yeah, Michael lives in Missouri, Bethel, near the New Madrid Fault. Yeah, and they're saying about the New Madrid Fault as well. But yeah, where I live at, yeah, we're going to be able to see it really, really clear. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, we're going to be sitting in the yard with, I'm just going to tell you straight up, the AR-15 is going to be sitting next to me, and so is the 12-gauge shotgun, the AR-12. Just saying. I'll go on and put it out there. So any of y'all, any of them jokers out there that may think that they're gonna get stupid up in this area, it ain't gonna happen. Cause like Forrest said, man, we all gonna die, man. I mean, hell, the, the Key Bridge was named after, yeah, Michelle. It was wrote after, or it was named after the guy that wrote the Star Spangled Banner. What did Big Chap say? I seen. Oh, Rapture, Big Chap. Thank you. Big Chap. I stand corrected, y'all. The town of where the X is called Rapture. So that's very interesting. That actually brings a little more ooh, factor to it. I'm just saying. Yeah, things are happening really quick. Again, Mama Red, what's happening? Like I said, guys, doing the same AR in Mossberg 500. I got one. Remember, actually, I got two of them. Them are great shotguns, man. Toronto, Canada. Our leader took our defense tools. Yeah. What's up, J9? What's up? How you doing? I'm late to the party, son. Did you see the barge intentionally destroyed the Baltimore? Yeah, that's what we've been talking about. J9, man, you can't be showing up late to the party, man. Come on. I'm I mean, come on, man. That's rookie status, man. Come on. Showing up late to the party, man. You always miss the good stuff, man. Now, real talk, I showed a bunch of videos. I showed some videos. I think there's shenanigans at play, my personal opinion. But we'll see. The anchor was dropped on the side of the boat that the boat should have turned the opposite way. Um, I think that the power goes out a couple of times. You can see the coals get poured to her. And they were saying they were backing up. I don't know. It does seem funny to me. And thank you for the super chat as well. Also 40 days after the eclipse is the Pentecost. I don't know nothing about the Pentecost. Are you talking about? Well, wait a minute, that would be in April. So what? I don't know about the Pentecost and stuff. I've not studied like real deep into Bible prophecy, but I have, I do know stuff. I can't just sit here and spit out Bible verses and tell you, oh yeah, it's this. Hell, I can't even hardly say my name right sometimes, man. Jesus. You know what I'm saying? So, Anarchy Television, what's up? Hey, Anarchy, I emailed you back and I sent you that link. The link that I sent you is the same link we use every Friday and Saturday night. So, it's just late at night. We don't go on until about 10:30. Yeah, Camel Carl, tell him I know things and stuff, man. Jews completed the altar to sacrifice the red heifer to force prophecy. See, and I'm not down with that. You can't. No man knows the time or anything. I don't believe that they can force prophecy. I don't. What's up, Prepper Nation? What's going on, brother? How you doing? See, I wasn't going to give you away, man. You couldn't help yourself. You had to say something. Right side brakes lose well before they don't. But yeah, I just want to. I got you, Anarchy. Right on. It's not the second coming of Jesus. Not at Armageddon. It's not a sign from God. I'm believe it's the blood of Christ. Settle down, y'all. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not sold on Miss Nicole. How you doing? I hope you and Bullfrog are doing well. Hope everything is going good for y'all. I hadn't heard from you. Tell that joker to text message me, man. Anyway. Anyway, yeah, I just want to tell y'all, that I don't believe Um, I mean, I'm not real sure. Like I said, the worlds may collide, man. Who knows? I mean, come on, who knows? But what's up, Tony? How you doing? Salty dog, dynamite, dynamite. We're doing good. Awesome, awesome. I'm glad y'all are doing good. Um, yeah, it's some dude. I don't know. Beavis and Butthead Marines. No, Beamerines, Beaverines. That's it. Beaverines. Yeah, Prepper Nation. Beaverines. That's it. You know I'm messing with you guys, man. I love the Beaverines. Love being over there. Um, but anyway, so yeah, just again, all I can say about the eclipse is that we can't know for sure what's going to happen as far as it goes for the stars and you know, raptures and all of that. We cannot know this. Okay, the Bible that I read states that we will not know the time. The one thing that I will say, Blackbird, we're doing the Missouri meetup, and man, I don't even remember. Can y'all tell me when my meetup is? The Missouri meetup. Damn it. March, April, May, June. June. Shit, I can't even remember. I see how bad I am. That's why I say, man, I can't remember scripture and stuff. June 6th through 9th. See, thank you, Rabbit. That's bad, man. I'd have to look at my notes, man. I have to write stuff down. Blackbird, you're welcome to come to that meetup. There are multiple locations. I think all the locations have been taken up, but there are multiple locations on. Oh, Jesus Christ. There are multiple locations that there is plenty of room for you. I promise you, we can find you a spot, and you are more than welcome to show up. But we can't know. The Bible that I read tells that we will not know the time nor the hour of Christ's return. So I'm not sold on that one in particular. But I will tell you, yes, in Missouri, um, I will tell you that the problem that exists with that is the gathering of people in large areas, large groups. That is what you need to be paying attention to. Don't be scared. Be prepared. Have an out plan. Try to put yourself in a position to where, um, try to put yourself into a position to where you can exit easily. You know what I'm saying? The danger part is all that concerns me is, I mean, there could be easily a biological attack. There could be, I mean, four guys with AKs just killed 130 people in Russia. We can go all over about it was planned by whoever, and it doesn't really matter. The fact is, 130 people lost their lives by four guys with AKs. So, yes, Karen, exactly. That's kind of my point. I would stay away from large crowds, or at least if you had to be in an area where there was going to be a large crowd, I would make sure that I'm in a position to be able to escape. Always know your escape plan. If you're going to travel to an area, make sure you know side roads and escape routes. Okay, this is very important. A topo map will show you this. Target rich environment is a bad actor's wet. Exactly, Florida man. That's my point on the eclipse. Can't say it enough. Can't stress it enough. Okay, y'all. I've got a That's a gun-free zone for you. Yeah, exactly. Anarchy. Never take the same route. Well, Yeah, that's I've said that before when it comes to, traveling home. If you have to travel, far to work, it's not bad to have a couple of different options, even if it takes you the long way around, to kind of not give yourself, don't, break things up, make it hard for them to profile you. You know what I'm saying? That's always best. Yeah, be by the exits, different out as the route in. If you're doing nasty things, well, it's, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Sit by the exit, you're back against the wall with visuals on the main entry point. Joe Biden just said he has taken the Francis Key Bridge many times by train or by car. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. It ain't a train bridge. I mean, I may be wrong, but I didn't see no damn train tracks on that. Jesus, he probably steered. The next thing we're going to hear is he's steered some of them boats out of harbor. Florida man, thank you for hanging out, y'all. I do got to go here in just a few minutes. Read Roger Rangers rules. Yeah, I looked that up the other day, Camel Car, because I didn't know, about that. Um, it's not a train bridge at all. Yeah, I didn't know about that, Camel Carl. I went and read it. I've got it saved. I haven't. I'm gonna read it again, and kind of go through it. But y'all, everybody, thank y'all so much for showing up. Like I said, I just wanted to just show y'all some things that I thought kind of looked funny, suspicious to me. Um, you know, tampon rings. Y'all, come on. We ain't going to make fun of the Beaverines, man. I love Beaverines. I've been hanging out over there for a long time. Um, but for y'all out there that get offended by anything I say today, go insert a tampon and, I don't know, just go fuck yourself. How about that? Everybody, I appreciate it, man. Keep your heads on a swivel. Pay attention when you go out into public. Keep your head out of your phone when you're walking across parking lots, man. You never know what's going to go on. And, man, that's about all I got, man. Remember, when you prepare your mind properly, things will fall into place. Backwoods out.